Okay, hi. Thought I'd take a look at this for you, see what we can figure out. I think I've got it figured out already, but let's just let's not jump to conclusions. I'll do an overview. I think due to your posted image, we've seen this view before. This thing here, graphic file, cannot be found. You just used a custom material that I don't have it on my computer, so I'm just going to skip it. It's not important. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm going to hit Shift F6, Shift F6 to tile the screens. And over here on the plan view screen, we'll select it, turn on the reference display so I can see the walls above. We'll zoom into that area. And this should be, yeah, there's your hole in the roof polyline. That's fine. You did what I suggested, and that's working fine. The problem is you don't have the deck. It has to wrap around the deck. And you click on it here. You can see it chops off the deck. But it must stay inside the roof plane, so I'm going to take it out and just a little bit past the wall there. You'll see that update in a moment. Uh-oh, what's that say? Two holes in this roof plane intersect or in superimposed. Now, what is that yapping about? Here's that. A hole has to be contained in a roof plane. Oh, wait a minute. You got two holes here. One for the one for the dormer and one for the deck. Okay, that's probably the problem. Yeah. Okay. As a new person, I wouldn't expect you to know this, but we'll have to take the dormer now that you've got it the way you want it. I'm clicking on it in the camera view there. See if I can get it. There, I got it selected. And there's a command here in the edit toolbar when you have the dormer selected. It's called explode dormer. See that? What that does, it doesn't make it explode like blow it up with dynamite. It just makes it go from a unified object like that to its constituent parts. See, there's already a hole in the roof polyline here, right here, for the dormer. And you've got it right next to the hole for the deck. And that's what the error message was yapping about. So we're going to delete the one you added that I told you to add. Hit the delete key. There we go. And you see the roof comes back. But we'll click on the hole in the roof polyline that was created when you placed the dormer. And it's extended out to include the deck. Let that update. May have to adjust the sides a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to zoom in and get that right, just the other side of the deck wall. I think you want some deck to appear there. I'm just making adjustments and then checking it visually over here on this screen here. Those red lines there must be the roof plane edges or something. Oh, that's too much. Okay, now that we've exploded the dormer and I've gotten rid of the extra hole in the roof polyline, I'm going to put that edit toolbar back where it was. There. And we'll just tweak that in until it's not chopping those railing walls. Move it outboard just a little bit. That's about right. Now there's no floor in the deck, but let's check that out next. On the plan view screen, I'm going to turn the reference off, go up to this floor here. And It doesn't, the software you may have noticed doesn't like for you to build deck over non-deck rooms. So don't call it a deck. I go over here, instead of deck, I'd call it balcony. And make sure that there's no ceiling and no roof. And click OK and see if that doesn't straighten that up. I'm going to hit F12, which is, there we go. And that'll solve your deck over a non-deck room error message you've been getting. See, what is that, a door? Looks like a barn door. Glass door, okay. Looks like the floor's a little low. The floor over here is set to 132 and 5/8. So this ought to be about 3 inches lower. Yeah, it's not set, it's set too low. It should, if, let me get that figure again. The adjacent room is 132 and 5/8, so this ought to be 129 and 5/8, 3 inches lower. Set that 129 and 5/8. You see that pop up a little bit? Yeah, there we go. And you don't want it the same height as the floor that it's servicing, because then water would run right in under the door and be a problem there. So you want to build it a little bit lower. I think that kind of solves your problem. How you name rooms is not just a name, it's a programming command. And as you've already seen, the program doesn't like a deck over a non-deck room. So unless you want to see error messages all the time, just name it something else. A balcony, in this case, has 2x12s. Yeah, 2x12s. 2x12s as a floor, and if you put a deck in there, it'll be something less. And you probably don't want to frame it as a deck anyway. You want a deck there, yeah, I understand, but it's a matter of building terminology. Anyway, I think that we've solved your problem. The key thing was you didn't know to explode the dormer, and I didn't think of it either until I really looked at it. And that hole is down here that was created when you created the dormer, and I just extended it to include the deck. And you can't. The software won't allow you to put two holes in the roof side by side without some space between them. I mean, like you could put a skylight here and a skylight here, that's probably okay, but two holes right jam up next to each other, the software won't allow that. So I took the existing one that was created when you used the dormer tool and extended it to include the deck, and then we get a happy ending that way. So I guess that's the end of the tutorial. It's really a good idea to post plans. It's not that I'm smarter than anybody else, but with the plan, it's very evident what's been done correctly and what's been done incorrectly and what needs to happen in order to straighten it up. And that's why we ask you to post copies of the plan. Okay, well, thank you. That's it. I forgot how to end the tutorial. I think it's Shift F.